In 90 years of North Central Wrestling, there has never been a more successful one than 2022. On the men's side, the Cardinals achieved their highest ever team finish, placing third at the NCAA Division III National Championships with 2 individual national champions and 2 additional All-Americans. But the North Central men's wrestling team doesn't see this year as the mountaintop, but rather an important and memorable next step up and forward as they hope to continue to climb.
It just means that we're getting there. It shows that we're making progress. You know, we're finishing higher than we ever have before. Still not quite where we want to be. Obviously, the goal is national title with both teams, but we're the first team to ever trophy with both in the same year. It's kind of just another step along the way, but it's a concrete thing like, hey, you're doing it and you're getting there.
The Cardinals never had an individual NCAA Wrestling National Champion until the afternoon of March 12th, when junior Robbie Preeson took home the 133-pound title. It was the perfect crowning achievement in an incredible season, during which Preeson went a perfect 38-0 in dual matches.
All the hard work really paid off, and I was definitely really looking to get that, and but once it happened, it was a very surreal moment. I think there is a certain amount of pressure that is off now, but the way I'm doing things, it's not gonna stop. I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm doing, and that's that.
His teammate Cody Baldridge is familiar with that pressure, having won the NWCA National Championship last year when the NCAA canceled its spring championship season. But now Baldridge has an NCAA title of his own, winning the 197-pound championship and the Cardinals' second of the day and in their history, as well as becoming a 3-time All-American.
I definitely feel like there's a target on my back. The pressure was definitely on this year compared to previous years, because before I felt like I was trying to prove myself, just constantly just trying to beat the best guys. And then previously winning it the year before and then coming back, I definitely felt that pressure of like, all right, like now I gotta really strap in and get it done this time.
Baldridge has amassed a staggering 106-19 record over his 4 years as a Cardinal, and what could be his final collegiate match was a classic, as he held off Jack Helt of Wabash College for a narrow 3-2 victory and celebrated with a now trademark backflip.
I remember I looked up in the crowd and I saw not just like North Central cheering on, but a bunch of other teams, so all that kind of took me off guard, and and then I turned to the coaches and I, just embraced them, just a kind of in the moment thing, and I'm just happy to be there, and just that feeling of excitement. It was just like so much. You don't even know how to explain it all sometimes.
We've had wrestling here since 1932. I know we were NAIA for a number of years, but Ed Jackson was a national champ back in 1969 in the NAIA, and then Cody did it last year in the canceled year for the NWCA tournament. But Robbie winning the first NCAA title we've ever had, and then 45 minutes later, Cody winning the second. That was really cool.
It feels great. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better group of guys, coaches, teammates. They have a really big support for me, and it feels great, and I love being part of it.
But with Preeson returning to defend his title and a raft of younger talent, North Central Wrestling has plenty more where this came from. Sophomores Alex Villar at 149 pounds and Robbie Bates in the heavyweight division also attained All-American status, with freshman Javen Estrada also qualifying for nationals to complete his 18-pin season, which tied Ed Jackson's school record from 1969. For those like Baldridge, Norton, and Preeson who've seen this team's progress up close, they're grateful for the experience and excited for the future.
Being on this team and seeing it becoming successful as much as it has been and still growing, it's made me excited being a part of the program, because it makes you feel like you're doing something, you're doing the right thing, you're training hard, you're doing all the right steps, and seeing that progression go higher and higher.
Well, it shows that we're doing it with more than just 2 guys. I think an easy thing to say would be, well, Robbie and Cody were really good recruits coming in, right? Like I said, they've gotten so much better. But when you have other guys do it, and Robbie Bates goes out and beats the undefeated #1 seed in the first round, when Alex Villar's coming in, he's still got 3 more years eligibility left, and he's already taken 4th in the country. You're showing that we can do it, and it's not a flash in the pan kind of thing with Cody and Robbie, right? Bates and Villar will be guys that are contenders for national titles right away, and a couple others. So it shows that it's a program-wide thing and not a couple isolated incidents where you just have a couple talented guys.
I think I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I know I train hard, and I know it pays off, and it feels good. So I'm just gonna keep doing that.